We need those physical barriers, and we appreciate President Trump and all of his efforts in getting us those physical barriers. Anywhere that you look where we have built walls, they have worked.
That was our next guest, standing with the president yesterday in the White House briefing room, calling for funding of a border wall or a fence as Washington continues to fight over funding. Here with more is Brandon Judd, president of the National Border Patrol Council. Brandon, I bet in a million years you never thought you would be behind the White House podium in the briefing room making a statement like that.
That's a little bit stressful. No, that was completely and totally impromptu. We were there for a meeting to discuss border security, and there were several points that were brought up, and he said, that's what the American public needs to hear. Let's go tell the American public. You know, he used that platform to get the message out to the American public about how he can secure the border.
One thing that is very clear when you're listening to the rhetoric from Washington, D.C., Brandon, is that a number of Democrats, all Democrats in Congress, to my belief, have said things that the wall is immoral and have lined up behind Nancy Pelosi's comments like that, or Chuck Schumer, it's medieval, it does not work. But the White House and the men and women of the Border Patrol feel that what is going on our southern border is a crisis, and that needs to be addressed.
Well, we have a bigger crisis now than what we did in 2014. And so when you look at that and you say, okay, what is it that we can do to actually keep people from physically entering the country illegally? Right. And you have to say walls and fences actually work. And so that's the message that we're trying to get out to people. We're the ones who actually patrol the border. We're the ones who actually see what is and what is not effective. And we're telling Congress this is in fact effective. You know, who are these experts that you're quoting that's saying that fences don't work? They're absolutely wrong. It's proven. We know it.
Right. Brandon, I can't think of any time in the history of the Department of Homeland Security where frontline men and women like you went to the White House, then showed up to make public statements about how you needed a particular part of the legislation to be voted upon.
Well, again, when you look at this, I wish that people could understand that I have no dog in this fight other than I want border security. I've had the opportunity to speak with the president on multiple occasions, sure, and I wish that they understood that all he wants is for this country to be safe and secure. He's working for the American people. This has nothing to do with politics. It has everything to do with his desire to secure this country. And so when we do that, when he comes to the front line men and women, this is the first president that's ever done right. that. Most presidents, they talk to the theoretical knowledge, those that sit behind desks. Right. This president has come to the front line men and women, and they've told him this is exactly what we need and this is what works.
And Brandon, this is not theoretical to you with the government shutdown. You're not getting paid, are you?
I'm not. In fact, I work Christmas morning. I didn't see my family when they woke up Christmas morning. Come Saturday of next week, I will not receive a paycheck. And even though I'm not going to receive a paycheck, I 100% support this shutdown because it's that important. The American public has spoken. They want border security, and the only way that we can get border security is if we put the proper measures in place, okay, and the wall is part of that.
Let's see what happens at that meeting at 11:30 this morning. Brandon Judd, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.